What makes video games so popular? Well, we search for an answer as we begin a special series on Video Fever, games people play.
Welcome in, guys, and let's talk about RetroWorld Expo 2024. What is RetroWorld, you ask? Well, RetroWorld is a celebration of all things gaming, from video games to gaming tournaments to arcade machines to tabletop games. If you love gaming, you're going to love this show.
Yeah! Kick their butts! High five, guys! Go! Boom!
This is the 9th year of RetroWorld Expo, and if you've been with us from the beginning, you know that we started at the Oakdale Theater, a small little theater in Wallingford, Connecticut. In 2017, we expanded to the Connecticut Convention Center, and guess what? This year, we're actually expanding again. We are taking the adjacent hall next to us, which means more space, more vendors, and we actually added another day. So we are now a 3-day show, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Video games are the latest craze to sweep the country and most of the world, too.
So let's talk about vendors. With the expansion, we added an additional 50 booths to the show floor. And we've listened to you guys over the years. We know that you guys love to have video games and collectibles at the show. So we have a ton of video game and collectibles vendors. They are going to be selling everything from games, collectibles, toys, all from the 80s, 90s, and they're all going to be at RetroWorld this year. We have a ton of special guests at the show this year. This is everything from YouTubers that you love and watch. They're all going to be there. There's going to be a ton of industry guests this year too. These are podcasters, maybe programmers, developers of games. They're going to be there. They're going to be hosting panels. So you make sure you're going to want to check that out. And then lastly, we're going to have a ton of voice actors this year. And there's some pretty incredible ones, I'm not going to lie. If you get a chance, check out our website and you'll see some of the amazing guest lineup we have of voice actors as well.
I am not the same man you found that day. The monster you've created has returned to kill you.
So let's talk about panels. We are going to have a ton of them at the show. How about a Sonic reunion with the voice actors and characters from some of your most beloved games and movies? They're going to be hosting a panel, so you'll get to hear them talk about that whole experience. How about a panel featuring the realities of owning a video game business? That's actually something I can relate to, so that might be one I want to check out. But if you go to our schedule when it goes live, we'll have a whole list of all of the amazing panels that will be at the show. Console free play. We have a ton of gaming consoles and systems, from everything from Atari to modern systems, all set on free play that you can sit down and enjoy. Maybe you haven't played some of these games in a while. Be sure to check that out. It wouldn't be a video game expo if we didn't have a ton of arcade machines, pinball machines, and this year we even have a ton of candy cabinets, if you know what those are, Japanese arcade machines. And you'll be able to check all of those out. There's probably over 60 of them that are going to be at the show. They're all set on free play, everything from the classics, Galaga, Centipede, to the 90s classics like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. They'll all be there. You'll all be able to play.
It is a cacophony of sounds from a symphony of electronics. If you're filling your time capsules these days, don't forget a bit of Frogger, or Mousetrap, or Grand Champion, or Pac-Man, or Ms. Pac-Man.
Gaming tournaments. We have some amazing tournament organizers that will be at the show. They're running everything from Street Fighter 6, Tekken, Smash. You can play all of those. We also have the classic Tetris Northeast Regionals will be there. Competitive Tetris, if you want to hop in and play that. The winner actually goes out to compete in the World Championships that will take place in California. There is PC gaming. So a bunch of PC consoles set up. We have retro games tournaments, so there will be some stuff like Mortal Kombat 2s, Mario Kart 64s will be there. And then one of my favorites, the Ultimate Gamer Challenge, where you can compete across a multitude of platforms and score points and ultimately be crowned the ultimate gamer of the show. Wrestling at the show. You may ask why wrestling at a gaming show, but let me tell you, it is one of the highlights of the show. Wrestling has been so entrenched with video games over the years. It fits in so well with the vibe, and we work with such an amazing group, Blitzkrieg Pro out of the Northeast. They bring some of the most amazing wrestlers. It's so hyped, there's so much action going on, and you can catch that all weekend at the show. There will be a ton of game shows at the show. We have run this for several years now. It has grown. It is such an amazing experience. We have such game shows as Press Your Luck, Super Millionaire, and even a new one this year, Card Sharks. It is hosted by Devira Kai. He is such a charismatic host. He is with Big Bucks Entertainment. And all of the contestants for that are taken from the audience. So if you want to participate in that, just be in the audience, raise your hand, and you might even be able to get up on stage and compete.
You just won $100,000!
We work with an awesome group, Rad Stallions. They bring a ton of vintage and themed cars to the show. In the past, we have had a Joker mobile. There's been a Men in Black car. We will have a Mario Kart that will be there this year. So you can expect to even see more cars this year at this show.
Get lost!
I can't do that, Michael. I'm programmed to respond to your needs. Despite your being unaware of it, you need me.
Cosplay. This is one of the most fun parts of the show. There is going to be a ton of it. People dressed as their favorite characters from their game or their movie. And it is just awesome to see all the amazing cosplay that will be there. In addition, we will have a cosplay contest. This is hosted by Extra Life, and it is an awesome spectacle on the main stage. You won't want to miss that as well. Another highlight of the show is the video game and collectibles auction hosted by Travis Landry. He is a professional auctioneer. He brings so much high energy to it that it's actually become like a show in and of itself. You can, of course, win and bid on and win video games, collectibles that will be put up for auction. All those items are consigned by attendees and vendors. So if you have anything that you want to sell, you can bring it to the show, bring it over to the auction booth, and you can consign those items. And in addition to the regular auction, we actually host a charity auction too. So you can consign items that will go to charity. They go to benefit two amazing groups that we work with in Connecticut. One is Extra Life, and the other is Dungeons of Hope. Extra Life donations go to benefit the Connecticut Children's Hospital, and Dungeons of Hope is a nonprofit that works with food banks around the Hartford area. So any of those donations, anything that you can sign in the auction, that money will go directly to those charity groups. On behalf of myself and the whole team with RetroWorld Expo, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of the support over the years and everyone that has attended or been involved with the show. We wouldn't be where we are today without all of that support, so genuinely thank you so much to everybody. We are super excited for this year because, again, we are expanding. We've added another day, and it is just going to be an absolutely incredible show. Every year it is amazing seeing so many familiar faces, bringing the community together, and it really is the greatest joy of putting a show like this together, is just bringing such an amazing community together. To get tickets to the show, go to www.retroworldexpo.com. They are on sale now, and really look forward to seeing everybody there.
Will this popularity last is the question. Well, the makers of video games are gambling that it will.